5 years after the Delphi murders, families of Abby and Libby are still figuring out how to move forward. Tonight, our Emily Longnecker talks with Libby's older sister about the major life milestones shadowed by her absence.
She was just such a light to so many people, and I hope that I'm able to do that too.
22-year-old Kelsey German will always be the older sister, but when it comes to how she wants to live her life, she has to look no further for an example than how her little sister Libby lived hers, right until the end.
She just wanted to be there and help everybody. And that's kind of how I've always wanted to live my life, is knowing that she's my role model now.
Sunday will mark 5 years since the last time Kelsey saw Libby alive, when she dropped her little sister and Abby Williams off at a walking trail near Delphi, where the two friends set out on a hike. The next day, the girls' bodies were found in the woods. Like she does every year at this time, Kelsey will spend the day with her family, remembering the girls over the weekend with a food drive.
I think it can get very tiring to do nothing. If we were just sitting at home and not keeping busy, we would have lots of time to be, in our own thoughts. And so actually going out and doing something and helping others, it just brings us a little bit of, this is what we're doing for them. And we don't have to think about the bad stuff. We can think about all the good things that are coming out of the bad things that happened.
So far, what's not come has been an arrest or even a person of interest named. Despite police sketches, along with audio and video of the killer, Libby captured on her cell phone that day before the unthinkable happened.
She was so smart. I think that video and audio definitely keeps people's attention. I think that helps us a lot. I think people see it and they're like, oh my gosh, this 14-year-old girl thought about taking a video of this. And we have this video and we have this audio and we don't have answers. That's crazy.
Kelsey remains patient, though, believing at some point today will be the day the man who killed her little sister and Abby will be found and charged.
When I'm feeling like no answers are coming and I'm feeling defeated, I say that. I say, today is the day, it's coming. It'll get here. We're going to have answers, and just reaffirm myself and say, it's hard, it's frustrating, it's been 5 years, but we're going to have answers eventually, and it's coming.
For Kelsey, what's on the near horizon is college graduation this May with a degree in forensics and psychology. A month later, she's getting married. Both major milestones, and with them comes a painful realization she's lived over and over these past 5 years.
Every time one of those big milestones happens, even just buying my wedding dress, you just remember that the person that's supposed to be standing next to you isn't there. And that's really hard to realize in all of those moments.
Our hearts continue to go out to the families of those two young girls. Now, the FBI is featuring the Delphi investigation on its most wanted page as the case of the week. State police are telling us this case has not gone cold. In fact, last night we sat down with the superintendent, Doug Carter, to ask him how close are investigators to finding the killer.
Eventually, I'll be able to tell the world what we know, and the rest of the group will be able to tell the world what we know. Unfortunately, I can't right now.
You can hear more of that interview on WTHR.com. Just click on this story.